You got this.
We're live. And we're playing Alice is Missing, because that's what we do on Sundays. We play whatever the hell I tell you guys to play.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
So yeah, this is a it's called a silent role-playing game. The way it works is there's a girl named Alice. She's missing, and we're going to be doing our best to try and find out what happened. So let me start by introducing the game. So, introduction. Silent Falls is a small coastal forest town in the heart of Northern California. It's quiet here, and since the recession a few years ago, people are not as friendly as they used to be. It's been a rough few years for everyone. The major high school in town, Franklin Academy, lies nestled in the wooded hills on the east side. It's the last day before winter break, and students shuffle down the hallways, dusting off light powder of snow from their jackets. It's a cold day. Down the main corridor, past the Baron trophy case and peeling Franklin Academy decals plastered on the wall, hangs a bulletin board. A cluster of students are gathered at it. Around the edges, we see old posters for student body elections, sign up for football next year, and reminders about the upcoming senior ball littered about like mousetraps. But as the students part, we land on the flyer that we're all huddling around, which is
a missing person poster.
It's a missing person poster for Alice Briarwood, 16 years old, missing since December the 19th, which is in game time 3 days ago.
Ah, shit. She's dead. Yeah. She's gone. You like after 48 hours, you got to give up. I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think
I've seen Taken.
We're gonna go to
That's novel.
Character creation.
Oh, hell yeah. My favorite part of the game.
So the way this works is if you right-click a card, you can click on Take Card. So pick one character and one drive card from the ones available. So if you'd all take a second to look at the card you picked up, you'll see your character card. The first thing you'll see on it is your background. The second thing you'll see is your secret, which you'll, not want to tell everyone because it's a secret. And the last thing you'll see is something called a voicemail. So what's going to happen before we start playing, we all need to record a voicemail for Alice that we left on her phone before she went missing. And then at the end of the game, we'll listen to them all back. And the way it works is in your voicemail, you need to try and hint towards the secret. So it's going to be those two things are related, okay?
Okay.
So if that part makes sense, okay? Next, you have your drive card. These are your motivations. So the first thing is your character's motive. And the second thing you'll see is two relationships, right? Well, the first one is probably a positive one, second one's a negative one. You're going to apply these to one of the other characters. So you know what your relationship to each other is, essentially.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to give you your character sheets real quick. So first things first. Harpy, which character have you gotten?
I am Evan Hallwell.
Okay, so I'm going to give you his character sheet. 1 second.
And I'm hot as hell. Just so you know, I'm
Oh yeah, you'll get the chance. So if you check on the journal section, you should be able to see your character sheet for that.
Oh, do you get to see... Wait, does it show what they look like? Do they have faces?
No, I don't think so. There's a description of them.
Fucking A.
All right, Shannon, which character have you gotten?
I'm Julia North.
Julia North. Okay, I'm going to give you her sheet. 1 second.
Yes.
All right, and James?
I am Jack Briarwood.
All right, cool. Let me give you his sheet.
I believe that now.
I mean, he said it with such confidence. I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, don't doubt me. I'm who I am as a person.
Okay. So, before we move into the next one, I'll introduce my character. I am Charlie Barnes. So, do you know what? We'll do a quick introduction of our character to each other. So, my name's Charlie Barnes. I'm the character who moved away. So, essentially, my parents divorced and I moved away last year. And I'm back for the winter holiday season.
I'm Evan Hallwell. And I've got a mega crush on Alice. Yeah, that's right. Everyone knows it.
Wow.
Don't
Shannon,
look at me like that.
Shannon, give us your character.
I'm Julia North, and I'm the secret girlfriend.
Whoa! It does say that.
Yeah, it's at the very top of the card. It's things that we would all know about each other because we're a friend group, of course. Yeah. So we'd know about her being a secret girlfriend, but other people won't.
Oh shit!
All right, James, who are you?
I'm Jack Briarwood, and I'm the older brother. Which makes everything you two have just said really awkward.
Mm.
All right, I'm going to give you a second to quickly look over your relationships, right? So you both have one at the top, one at the bottom, right? So we're going to assign them to one character and then the other one to the other character. So my first one is, I know how you really feel about Alice, okay? And I'm going to assign that to Julia. So in your character sheet, you'll see things like each character's name and so on. You can just make a note of this so you know, like Charlie knows blah blah blah.
Oh, this is on our.
Yeah, on your sheet, just so you can keep track of like how everyone sort of relates to each other. So for you, I'm saying I know how you really feel about Alice. Okay, so I know that, and I'm gonna say my second one, which is we've never gotten along. I'm gonna apply that to Jack Briarwood. It can be one way as well. It's like one person can say I don't get along with this character, but the other person could say but I get along with them. So you can you don't have to play into
like
what
a
they've.
real friendship group.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Start forming factions.
This is getting complicated.
We're gonna have to make separate group chats where we chat shit about each other.
That is indeed what's gonna happen in the game. Yeah.
We've got the secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So yeah, give us your relationship, Harpian. Which characters they apply to?
Okay, so I have a relationship that is you've always been there for me. And I'm assigning that to Julia. And then my other relationship I'm going to assign to Jack is Alice has forgiven you for something, but I haven't.
Oh.
Mhm.
Where do I write this?
In your sheet, in a little box for each character.
Oh.
So one of mine is I know you don't care about Alice as much as I do.
You're right.
Which I'm gonna assign to Jack.
I'm a goddamn
We're-
older
we're-
brother.
We're setting this up for Jack to be like an asshole. Perfect.
I'll play this as I need to.
So the second one I have is I'm protective of you, which I'm gonna assign to Evan.
All right, and James, tell us about which characters you relate to and how you relate to them.
I have I don't think you like me, and I've always wanted you to be my friend.
Yeah.
So
who's getting which?
So Charlie, I've always wanted you to be my friend. Julia, I don't think you like me.
All right, next stage of character creation, we have a stage called starting hunches. So these are going to be our guesses as to what might have happened. So we've got locations and we've got suspects here. Essentially, we're going to go through them, pick one of each, and then we're going to try and say why we think this area is important and why we think this person is suspicious. So we've got the lighthouse, we've got a nightclub, we've got, if you can't read those, just let me know. There's an old barn, there's a park, and then there's the train station. So I'll say, for me, I'll say train station is important because that was the last place I would have seen Alice before I moved away. And the person I'm most suspicious of would be, I'm going to say, CJ Wallace, because Alice has been messaging me about him constantly being very clingy.
Should I write these down on my sheet?
Yes, write down who I think is suspicious, and then you're going to give us yours. So.
Okay, so you are the train station. Okay, hold
on. So Charlie suspects CJ. Well, I suspect him to be a stalker.
What was the last place you saw her? Was the train station?
That's because I would have moved away, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Harpy, you pick a location and a suspect and tell us why you think, they might be important.
Sure. Let's see. I will pick my location that I'm Does this mean that's a location I've been at, or it's just a hunch? Like I
it's
think
a hunch, yeah.
happened there. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and choose the nightclub.
Okay.
And I'm sussing out the history teacher. I've got a bad vibe from Mr. Halvert.
Mr.
Bad
Halbert.
vibes.
He plays a lot of grand strategy games. You know, he's got that sort of.
That's suspicious.
All right, so you get bad vibes. What are you saying about the nightclub?
I saw Mr. Halvert being a weirdo over there. So I'm gonna that'll be a How old are we? Should I be
We
in
are like
No, not really.
school seniors, so like 17, 18.
It's fine.
I'm older. I am the older brother.
Yeah,
so-
you're the older brother, so I guess you get to be slightly older.
Yeah, I'm like 18, 19. I'm like a
Yeah, I
I'm like a
saw
real person.
You're old enough to apply for a mortgage.
That's it. I can join the US Army.
Exactly.
Hey, nice. Yeah, I saw Alice
Can't drink though.
the nightclub. And I saw Mr. Halvert there at one point too. So
And
I'm
you
gonna,
get
I'm
bad
gonna put
vibes.
all the
Okay.
sus on that.
Shannon, who's your suspect and your
Ah.
location? What's your starting hunch?
So I'm gonna say that I last saw Alice at the state park because we were on a quiet date,
Okay.
and I'm suspecting Ryan, who's the ex-boyfriend, because even though I'm supposed to be a secret, he may have had a hunch, and he
Oh,
might
Ryan, okay.
have found out. And he's the jealous type, in my opinion.
Mm.
Right, and James, Jack Ryder, what's he suspecting?
I'm suspecting the old barn.
The old
when we were
barn?
kids, we used to play around there.
Okay.
It used to, had sentimental value. Our parents would like take us for walks around there. She's gone. And now, if I suspect anyone, it's that Briar Brown, that bully. She's been. Alice would always come home crying about her. Couldn't make any sense of her.
Okay.
Unintelligible.
Interesting. All right, cool. Let me recall all of these cards.
In a way, this hits me harder because you're losing friends. I'm losing family.
All right.
Which makes me better than all of you.
Your backstory is that much deeper than everyone else.
I have so much more depth to all
Okay,
of this.
So the next stage is we're gonna pick some clue cards. I'll tell you which one to pick. I always get the 91, so I'll take that one. Essentially, when there's going to be a timer that runs for 90 minutes down. When the timer gets to that number of the card that you've got, that's when you can look at the card.
Ah.
Ah.
Okay.
So you're not allowed to look at that card until the timer gets to it. And I'll have the timer on this. I've got it streaming on Discord, and I'll have it on the stream as well, so people can keep track of just how far into the game we are. So I'm going to say, Harpy, you take the 80-minute card and the 40-minute card.
80 and 40. Got
Uh,
it. Okay.
Shannon takes 70 and 35.
And I'm not looking right now.
James takes 60 and 30. If you right click and take.
Ah. No, I'm just gonna drag them across the screen. There we go.
All right. And Harpy, you take 50. Shannon, you take 20.
Already.
Alright.
Okay.
So theoretically, if we were to peek at these, people would know, wouldn't they?
Yes.
Not that I would do that. Okay.
No, of course that you wouldn't do that. Of course.
I wouldn't.
Be
I would never.
naughty.
Look, my sister's life is on the line here. Okay.
You're not allowed to look at the
Care about her.
I'll give you an example of how these
Diary.
cards work.
Let's
So when you
download a
do
diary.
draw them, this is what you'll do. So I'll show you an example of one card. If I drag the 80 card here for a second. So I'm going to flip this one over just as an example of what kind of thing would be on the card. So this one says reveal suspect card. So see the 3 cards on the side. You've got the suspects, the location, and the searching cards, right?
Oh, yeah.
Basically, if it says like reveal suspect, you drag and drop one of them to the thingy, and then it says you went to the police or the lead, but they ignored you. What did you and you alone see this person do recently that makes you think they might be involved? So that's essentially say, I saw this person. They were doing X, Y, and Z, swinging your makeup, and put in the chat. And the way this game works is the Roll20 chat It's going to be like a group chat that we're all in discussing this.
Okay.
So when you flip your clue card over, it'll tell you what happens. If there's any point where let me move that, you think something extra should have happened or it's come to a quiet or whatever, there's a third option called a searching card you can draw. Those can either give you a really big hint or they could cause your character to get hurt in some way. If you go looking down the wrong end. So it's 50-50. It's a high risk, high reward if you want to
Okay.
if you want to look for more information in any of the locations or into the suspects or whatever. So that's an option there you can take. And what else do I need to mention? All right, we've all got to do our voicemails before the game begins. So if we all want to mute on Discord or whatever, send the voicemail into Secret Tunnel in as a voice message. And
How the fuck do I? Oh, okay.
you can just do it from
Okay.
you can do it on Discord.
Does that work?
And then once we've all done that, we can start the game.
Is this the voicemail that we've left Alice?
It is, yes.
That's what's on our card, correct?
Yeah, and you want to try and mention your secret in there as well. Because that's essentially what you'd have been calling her about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, were we allowed to leave them nice and cryptic, making sure that,
Yeah, of
without
course.
context, they might not mean a lot, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't flat out
Yeah.
give something away.
I was relatively obvious, but also just still
That's
trying
fine.
to keep it cryptic, as in I was having a conversation with someone.
Okay, so this is technically like we'll be typing in chat as our characters. If you need to ask anything out of character or mention anything or ask for help, obviously we can just use Discord for that. So I'm going to start the timer once I've sent my message. And that's when the game is going to begin. Can everyone see the timer on Discord?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Should I change my name to match the... Or do
Yes, at the very bottom where you can see you can change your name to your character's name.
God's great king.
All right, timer is starting.
Wait.
Oh, okay. I'm nervous.
I'll let you know when the time gets to a certain point so you don't forget to flip over your card.
Oh, God.
Okay. Yeah, remind me.
Oh, one other thing as well. If you ever need to talk to a character on the side, /W and then the character's name to whisper them. Because you might not want to speak certain things to certain people in the group chat.
I like this music.
Soundtrack is pretty
Has
banging.
this already been reported to... Has this already been reported to the police?
Missing posters have been put up, so it would have just been reported, I guess.
Okay.
I feel like I have insider knowledge, being the brother. I've seen this movie, though, the older brother's gonna die every time.
Went down to the river, washed my sins away. Praying, 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 praying for another day. I went down to that river, washed my sins for free. The devil's on the other bank, staring back at me. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. Another nail in my coffin, another nail for me. I gotta look pretty when I go down. Another nail in my coffin, can't you spare one more? I gotta look pretty when I'm knocking down heaven's door. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. Cigarette. You ever seen a dead man talking? No, you haven't seen one yet. I'm a dead man walking. 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 I'm a dead man. I went down to the river, washed my sins for free. No one seemed to notice as I stared. I went down to that river, washed my sins away. I was thinking of you in that wedding gown. I went down to that water, I washed my sins away. The world faded away as I went down. Dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man.
you have the 80-minute card, you can look at it now.
I realised that I was sitting in silence and not talking is really weird for this sort of game.
It is.
I kind of like it, actually.
I'm enjoying the ASMR at the tip taps.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
the clicky clacky.
All right, can I read off what I have?
You don't read it out, no. You just do, unless you need help with it or something. Let me know.
I do the thing. I get to, we're gonna reveal a suspect card.
Just drag and drop one of the suspects to the box.
Okay, hold on, let me take a quick.
It's the face with the cross on his mouth.
Got it. Okay, hold on. Let's go right here.
I feel bad for anyone who's watching this on stream with dyslexia, who's unable to read the tiny text coming up as we go. We need someone to narrate it all.
Me with my fucking Arden syndrome, like struggling with literal words. Keeping it spicy though.
So I keep this information to the chats.
Yes, if you want to tell us about...
Okay.
That's up to you. You know, you as a character. Is that what your character would do?
If you have the 70-minute card, you can look at it now.
God.
Also, one thing I forgot to mention, I probably should mention, if there's ever a point where a clue card tells you to shuffle the cards, all you have to do is right-click on the card, flip them face down, and literally drag them around to shuffle them.
Oh.
I hope you guys are staying true to your characters. Like,
I'm making myself nerdy. Trying to go for that.
I like that he's got an inhaler, that suits him.
I can't fucking draw a location card.
we're not meant to be public about our motives and stuff, are we?
No,
We're meant to keep that to ourselves.
exactly.
Just sort of.
I think the drive is more of a secret. Yeah, drive motives are more secret.
How the fuck do I get a location card?
So can you see the green map icon card? Just drag and drop it onto the game board.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
just
just
drag and
Pull it
drop.
over. Yeah.
It's not working.
I think that'll be public, right?
Yep.
Can Obi just pull it or something?
If you want me to pull it for you, I can do it.
Yes, please, because I've
Yeah, like
I've
I pulled
attempted-
bully,
Yeah.
and that just came right out. Yeah.
There you go, you got the lighthouse.
Shit.
No. The sequel's got us.
Let's see the
the 60-minute card, you can look at it now.
Was that Shannon?
No. I heard the 70.
Oh, so
And you
it was
got
me.
the 60.
Okay. How do I? I do. Yeah, you're right. Feel the suspect.
Oh, James, I think you're supposed to put the suspect card onto the board.
I don't know. Put it down.
Yeah, you have to put him down on the board.
Okay.
does has a 50-minute clue. You can look at that now.
I feel bad for anyone that watches this stream for background noise.
You got some nice music to chill out to.
Nice music and the keyboard.
There's some nice music and furious typing.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
living
lovely.
for it.
Yeah, Harpy, I think you've got the 50-minute card. You can look at that clue now.
I have 40. Oh, 50 under.
Yeah, 40 and 50.
Oh shit. Okay. told me to reveal a location.
So what was that?
It said to reveal a location and you go to the school. So I don't know if it was supposed to be a random location as well as...
Reveal a location. Okay, if you grab a location card and drag it to the board.
Okay. I don't know what this will have to do with the...
It's the green card on the side. If you want, I'll do it for you. Hang on.
I got it. I just pulled one.
I got it. It's the train station.
Oh, okay. I already pulled the state card.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think she'd already drawn one.
Oops. Now we've got an extra location.
Probably makes it more complicated.
Uh-oh. Should I put one back? Or is it... Oh, wait.
It's fine. I put one on the board so you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I pulled one already. That's why I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you can just get rid of the one that you pulled.
What do I do with it? Delete it.
Is it in your hand or where have you put it?
It was
on
there
the
with
location.
It was next to the lighthouse. I hit remove.
There we go.
I fucked it.
What a twist.
I'm gonna save it. Wait, hold. I'm gonna save it.
Okay, whoever has the 40-minute card, you can now look at your clue.
That's me.
That's you, Harvey. Go for it.
All right, I get to reveal a suspect.
That's the location spot, honey.
Don't worry, I got it.
Sorry, I'm reading. I'm trying to make this make sense.
We got the history teacher, okay.
Okay.
If you have the 35-minute card, you can now look at that clue. Might be you, Shannon, I think.
It is me. Oh, okay.
canon that she's a brony now.
Obi,
Yes.
it's telling me to shuffle the face-up suspect cards.
So right-click each of the suspect cards to make them flip over, and then shuffle them around, like dragging them across the.
Ah, okay. Cool. Give me one moment then. Shannon, give me a number between 1 and 3.
1.
Okay.
that? Sorry?
Can I do a search?
Let me turn. What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear you over the music.
Oh yeah, sorry. I said, can I do a search? Like one of
You
those
want? Yeah,
search-
go ahead and right-click the search bar and take a card, or just take a card from it.
I'll make sure I didn't give it to Shannon by accident.
If you have a 20-minute card, you can look at that now.
I've just looked at it. I should put 10 minutes, right?
10-minute card time, your time to shine, Harpy. Throw your inhaler at them.
Yeah, how do I throw hands?
Doesn't surprise me.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone send your final message in the chat in character.
Final message.
Um, oh, fuck.
Get fucked.
Alright, that's the end of the game. We're gonna listen back to all the voicemails now. So I'll play it on stream if you guys also
Oh,
want to play
shit.
it. Yeah, we got our voicemails to listen
Yeah,
back
sure.
to. Right, we're starting off with Evan first.
Hey Alice, it's Evan again. Been trying to reach you. I know you wanted to see the new movie coming out this weekend, so I was calling to see if maybe you wanted to come check that out with me. And I also... I hid the thing for you. I don't know what to do with it. Please just call me back. We'll go chat it up before we go see the film. Okay. Bye.
Interesting. Okay. Next up, we've got my character, Charlie Barnes.
Give me a second, I'm a bit behind.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind.
I wanted to know if you wanted to go see that new movie.
I can't believe they're gonna put another film.
Want to go see miscellaneous
film.
movie, that one that you like.
Starring that guy.
Starring the man that's in all those movies. Alright, I'm ready now.
That you've got your all-power Charlie for that to help you. Oh, mine was a bit
What a
quiet.
fucking
That's
in. So.
fine. The shoulder to lean on, right? You know. Right, next up we got
I
Julia.
was going to say, I think they all are.
Today, that I have you everything. I really enjoyed our time together. Have you told anyone about this recently? Like, it's nothing serious. I don't mind if you have. It's just like a really something strange and I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, it's nothing too much to worry about. But yeah, let me know when you get home. So and look after yourself, okay?
Right, finally we got Jack Briarwood.
Alice, I'm so sorry. I know what I did was a real invasion of privacy, and I knew even at the time that it was wrong, but you just weren't opening up to us. You weren't telling us what was going on, and it was all written down. It was all right there, and I get things now. I understand. But I know that it's just upset you, and it's just made you feel infinitely worse. And I'm sorry. I'm genuinely just so sorry.
Alright, those are all the voicemails. I think it's on brand that Harpies is the loudest.
That what?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear anyone else, by the way. I had to turn it up like so high.
Yeah, I think because all of us did it on our phones, didn't we?
Comprehensible at times.
I
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
too. I guess I'm just my lungs are built different.
Yeah, you are just built different.
Well, I recorded it as though I was leaving a real voicemail, so I needed to be sort of, subdued and sad.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of
So-
Alice is Missing?
Is that
Oh,
it?
fucking
Is that done? Did we,
That is the game, yeah. That's one
What's
playthrough of
the
it.
solution here?
Did we? Is the solution that Evan died? Because I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think I died.
Maybe he found her, but he died. I mean,
Can I tell you?
shouldn't you have flipped a
rules?
coin for that? I think it is the solution. Yeah, you can tell us your card.
It said that I found Alice unconscious, and then I found another person as well, and the suspect was Mr. Halvert with Bria, whatever her name is. And then it's like, warn the others at 2 minutes you're captured and can't text anymore.
Oh,
So I'm at least abducted or something.
so
What?
was I right when I made that wild theory that they were working together and
You
looked
may
like it.
haven't. Well, it was a random card, so yeah,
fuck,
chance lined
man.
up for that.
Oh my god. I
Holy
fucking
shit.
solved the case, even though the case wasn't actually
The
a thing.
history teacher got her pregnant.
That was it. They were banging on the side, right?
Absolutely, that was a
And
T.
then Alice found out about it.
Yeah,
Easy.
that's the dirt.
Easy. Also, yeah. So I got one saying that at the 30-minute mark, that shuffle the face-up suspect cards and reveal one. They are the culprit. This person finds where you are and tries to break down your door and get you while you're
Oh my
alone.
god.
What are they shouting that makes you know they took Alice? At the 50-minute mark, flip a coin. On heads, you escape or get them to leave without harm. On tails, you get away, but not without a fight.
Oh shit.
And I flipped a coin, got tails, so I got cut up pretty bad.
Oh my god.
That's why I didn't respond for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I straight up just went downstairs, got some ham, a Kinder Bueno. It was wild.
How you role play getting stabbed as you're eating.
That's it. That's what it felt like. I gave myself stomach pain by.
I mean, I've heard news reports of people being stabbed, and they described it as eating a Kinder Bueno. So
it is. It's very similar. Also, so my character's motive says you feel the worst for Alice, jump to conclusions, make conspiracy theories, and blame yourself for a disappearance. So I was trying to make like loads of wild like ideas, like just like, oh yeah, this is definitely what's happened, and like, and then I solved it.
Yeah.
mine was to ask a lot of questions, so I had to like ask for clarification on everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had to try and crack jokes and distract everyone from chaos.
What were your
So I
jokes?
was trying my best to, calling people like dice gets and shit. And then
Mine
it
was
Broke my
me-
immersion. I thought we were all meant to be American, and you used loads of like Britishisms.
Everybody was joking.
Yeah, Julia's an exchange student from East London.
I was supposed to just
But-
leap to Alice's defense, like unconditionally. So if anyone was talking too much shit, be like, no, like.
Oh,
she
you got the
was
simp card.
fast. Yeah, it was basically just a mix.
Yeah.
But
I
so,
had
so
to-
we find her. Like, is she okay? Like, what's the?
So
Yeah, you found it. She's
You're
fine.
bad.
I had
Oh.
was
It's all right. The
My
Uber driver's
fucking-
lending me his Magnum. I'm gonna fucking shoot them both in the back.
so the 20-minute card I had was to shuffle the location cards, and whichever one I picked was her location.
Mhm.
Then I had to stop texting for 2 minutes,
Oh
in
my
which there was a
God.
phone call, and then you hear something in the background. How does it reveal that the call is coming from this location? Then I had to give the 10-minute card to whoever was going to find Alice and convince them not to leave until they'd found her.
Yup.
So I was like trying to think logically, like, okay, well, Evan
I
was,
was
just there.
Yeah.
I was just there before Evan, but
Yeah.
I left. So I was trying to think logically, like, okay, well, if Evan's going, Evan can take the 10-minute.
So all the clue cards are from like a different deck. So there's like multiple different like 90-minute cards, 30-minute cards, and so on. So you can like shuffle them all and do a completely another playthrough of this, and it'll be like very different. What we just played.
So cool. I really enjoyed that. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
that was interesting.
I like just making shit up on the spot. That was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Like it probably
Here.
challenged me to like make shit up, but I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it because it gives
I
you.
beat the
full
shit out of that
fucking
creepy
freedom.
kid.
Oh, it's pretty good because like it speeds up as well as you go down in the timer. Like as it's going down to the zero, obviously it's getting faster and faster, isn't it?
But the thing is, the cards only
yeah.
prompt a little bit, whereas we make up quite a lot of
Fill
it
it in.
ourselves.
Yeah, it's meant to be like minimum, so like you can come up with whatever you want for it.
Yeah. And that's turned
Yeah, I was
into
like,
like weird underage sex shit.
See, and I was like, okay, so I'm supposed to break into her locker. You know what? I'm the teacher's aide, and I had a key to the school. So I went in, and I also looked somewhere else.
I love how quickly you're like, alright, go on, breaking and entering into a locker.
I'm alone. Evan's the
You're
danger act.
literally fucking like Evan Hansen, like from the musical. Like yeah.
Who the
I can't believe
fuck-
Evan was ended up becoming the bigger creep out of him and CJ.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, like CJ may have
Hashtag.
had a bagel and shit to stay outside, but fucking hell, you broke into some dickhead's locker and like strewed all her shit everywhere.
Yeah, reading her diary.
I got reveal a suspect card, which is where I got like CJ guy, and it was like Alice told you a secret she didn't want shared with anyone. That you can now can't keep to yourself. What is the secret, and what involvement did this person have in it? So originally I was like, oh, maybe it could be related to like the diary that I read or whatever. But I was like, nah, fuck it. This is way worse. This dude's like taking indecent pictures and like that, because that's why she
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah,
want it
that
to be
was, like-
revealed. It
Yeah.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Like, yeah. And I was like, oh man, I hope he's the villain now.
I mean, we should probably still tell the police about him
No,
anyway.
He was just a regular harmless creep. Well, not harmless,
He got
but still,
beat
you
up.
know.
I mean, I called it. He has an anime profile picture, so you know.
God.
My guy has no idea what anime is.
Yeah, it's
just a-
French.
It's just
I
a
was
depressed
definitely
thing.
trying to fucking crack jokes throughout the fact that this
But
fucking wench is
anyway.
missing.
No, now that you say it, in retrospect, I'm like, yeah, you did. Because Jack said he beat CJ up. You're like, well, that wouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a peek at some of the other cards that we could have drawn?
Fuck it, why not?
Which cards do you want to have a look at? Look at some of the searching ones.
I don't know.
I was gonna say some of the searching.
So one of the
Oh, yeah, this
searching
one's
ones is
mine.
you think you're being followed, but you can't tell by whom. So one is you get
I've
followed
had
by
any of
someone.
these.
I had this creepy mask.
Yeah, you had to basically you can draw them if you think you need an extra search in the area or something.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I pulled one, but you were eating ham and getting stabbed.
Yeah, you were eating ham at the time, so you missed it. Half full bottle. Some of them are completely useless, like a half full bottle of alcohol, but some of them end up like you've been attacked, can't stop messaging for like 5 minutes or something.
Well, that could also fluff out some of your role play. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
found this. Like, maybe she has a drinking problem.
Yeah, that is something. Maybe it was spiked, who knows?
Yeah.
Look at some of the drive cards. Have a look. Oh, we've got all of them handed out.
That's some
Hang
good
on.
ham, though. I don't regret getting stabbed so I could eat that ham. It was...
No, I needed a drink that entire fucking time because I haven't had a drink all day because I woke up at like 5.
I bet you would have loved to have been stabbed. Just so
I
you
would
could
have
have
loved to have been stabbed, so I
delicious.
could have had a fucking bevy.
Free.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So the
I was
one
like, when I drew that, I was like, what the fuck do I do for 15 minutes?
right.
I'm like, I'm just straight up out the game.
So the
right
one character and drive card that we didn't get, let's have a look at these, is Dakota Travis, the best friend.
Mm.
And the drive card you want to blame someone for it.
Shit. That could have been fun.
That could have been fun blaming someone in the chat for it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So being the older brother, like I'm not part of the like a friend group or anything. I'm like such an outsider in this. And I felt that. That was like I'm talking to I'm like, oh right, yeah, so you're that person. Like,
Oh,
what
you're
the
that
fuck do you
person.
mean by that? And I'm like, oh, you know. Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like,
well, that was
"It's my
the thing
family."
because I'd assigned to you that you don't care about Alice as much as I do. And I'd also noted about Evan hadn't forgiven you for something.
Mhm.
So already
Reading
like
the
you're
diary.
kind of pinned as a big outsider to like
did read the
2 of
diary.
us.
Yeah.
He did read the diary. That
All
was
made sense.
but he only read the diary because she wouldn't open up and talk about, you know, what was
So
happening.
he's gonna invade her privacy.
Anyway, it was the only way. But because he read her diary, he was able to find out all these extra bits of information that led to, you know, taking out that dude. Also,
Yeah.
she forgave him for it, as it's established in my voicemail card thing.
I do like the idea of having a voicemail beforehand. That would obviously tell the secret, and then you gotta try and keep it during the chat.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Mine was like, you hid something for Alice. Like, what was it? And it never ultimately like came up. I was thinking I hid weed for her or something. Like, I have this stuff for you. Will you go out with me now?
God.
You made it sound like you're holding onto a sex toy or something.
Mine was like that someone had sent like an anonymous message that like hinted that they knew something.
Creepy.
So I had to try and like keep that, which is why in the voicemail I was like,
Oh, they knew about the
anyone?
pictures that they'd been taken
The
of her and
creepy
put
picture. Yeah, the
online. Yeah,
leaked
no.
CJ pictures.
Well, I
Filled that out.
thought that because we were keeping it secret, that she might have let slip to someone and someone had like sent me a dodgy message being all shitty. So I was like, have you told anyone about it? I was like, don't mind if you have, but so I was trying to play it that way.
Okay, interesting.
Cool.
I thought this was meant to be like a sort of like horror theme, like, but it was quite
like,
it became very realistic, like
Yeah.
like a real life, like everything that happened could theoretically happen.
The more that the
Probably
Tramadol
has.
kicked in, the more like enticed my brain was getting. I was like, fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm
you get
pretty.
into it.
I'm pretty sure an Uber driver in America would lend someone his Magnum
For a 5-star rating, yeah.
if it meant
Unheard
securing that
of.
5-star rating.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to keep that. It's literally their livelihood. They want to keep that.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe if you did be given like a 4-star rating, he'll turn that revolver on you.
Yeah, you better fucking leave a 5-star. Oh my
Like,
god.
debrief
He
cards.
keeps it in his car as an incentive.
I love that everyone was just in the group chat like, oh, you've been stabbed. Oh, no insurance. Oh no, and how do I get an
Yeah.
ambulance?
The ambulance is gonna fucking ruin you for life.
On with you guys. Like, oh shit.
Role
That was
playing
why I was
American
trying to bring
life.
my fucking first aid tech. Like, I know a lot of first aid shit.
You're
So I
like
was like,
bandage
well, if
it.
I
It's
did
like
live in
bandage it with
America,
what?
your t-shirt,
We're
anything
just surrounded by
fabric.
snow. You're just gonna
I don't know,
pack
you were
it.
in a house.
Gonna pack it with snow.
Yeah.
You were in a house.
He wasn't because he ran
Like,
away
not-
from the house because the crazy crack
You
addict.
did, but you're still
girl
wearing a shirt.
chasing
So
him.
like, use
Yeah,
the
but it's
shirt
also
to
like
bandage
yeah,
your
but it's
wounds.
like a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Freeze to death.
Then fucking find someone else's house. Knock on their door.
He did in the end. Then he
Well,
got
well-
an
Yeah,
Uber
you said
instead.
to have everyone send a final message, and I was like, I'm fucking captured. It said,
No
"Get
message.
back." I'm not.
Yeah, do you know what? I think that's a good ending. We got Alice back and we lost Evan.
Yeah,
got
that's a good
abducted.
trade-off.
Nice trade.
Did I have to die? Like,
I mean, we don't know if you're dead. You're just kidding. You're just held hostage, right?
oh, so you all rescued Alice and just let these lunatics?
Yeah, we just abandoned the group chat afterwards.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We went home and had a Sunday roast.
Evan can have hope that maybe Alice will remember this.
No, she
And will
won't.
give
no.
him a
Alice
She's,
crumb of
she's.
pussy.
I'm pretty sure she's gay. So.
Funny
Hey,
enough,
she
I was
had
gonna
an
say.
ex-boyfriend too, so
She's bi. She's still dating Julia,
No,
right? On the
she
side.
She tried dick and didn't like it.
I have a chance. Oh, damn it. Oh my god.
Well, Julia got her girlfriend back. It's all a happy ending.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I got my wench back.
No, but my dad will never approve.
Too
What
conservative for this.
He did leave
Don't read
home,
it.
but he's
Yeah, he's
also,
fucking
but he's
right.
also, he pays the alimony, you know.
Okay,
So
he's still somewhat involved.
he's gonna cut her off.
Oh, but then she won't go to church on Sundays anymore.
No.
Oh no.
What was
She's
the
been
comment
doing
I
unholy
made?
shit for a while. It'll be fine.
I made that like comment about like I'll go knock on someone's door. They won't shoot.
Oh yeah, you're why they won't shoot you. I got a debrief card here. How do we feel? Is everyone okay?
No, Evan isn't.
I mean, apart from Evan, everyone else is fine,
Yeah, I'm
right?
great. Well, I'm
Wow,
bleeding
that's
out.
fucking wild.
I might have some ligament damage from the rusty knife that got stabbed into me.
I mean, shit. Julia's pretty sound compared to everyone else.
Alright, are there any loose ends in the narrative that we need to tie up?
Did I get to shoot both of them
Yes.
in the back of the head?
Yes.
Do you want to rescue Evan?
No, I don't want to rescue
No.
Evan. I just want to shoot the teacher. In
Did
the
you
back
see
of the
them
head.
carrying Evan away from the train station, dragging him away?
Okay, I shoot all three of them. Evan is collateral damage.
That's fine.
Well, I would
You're not
like to
good
think
aim.
that because I said that I'd call the police because no one else. Everyone was like, "We should call the police." So I was like, "Well, fuck it, I'll do it." So I'd
When the
like to
police
think that the
arrive,
police
they
did
see me with a
appear.
gun. They see me
3
with the gun
bodies.
and 3 bodies, but they don't shoot because I'm white,
There you go.
so it's fine. And I don't get. I get a very short sentence because I'm just a troubled youth,
Yeah.
you know. So
You got your whole future ahead of you, right?
that's it. He's got his whole future, and he was just, you know.
He's applying for
Yeah,
university.
They read the group chat and they were like, "No, there was the motivation was justified. It wasn't, you know."
Alright, what is something from your character you'd like to carry with you, and what's something from your character you'd like to leave behind?
The homicide.
Is that carrying with or leaving behind? Which one?
No comment.
Mine is being a simp.
It's true.
Also, you can apply it to either. I don't know.
I would like to continue keeping the horrifically upbeat sense of humor in awful situations.
Yeah.
I want to keep the Magnum that was given to me by the Uber driver.
You have to
I'm pretty
persuade.
sure he'd want that back.
No,
His
no.
service weapon.
I tipped him £5.
Yeah, that's worth it.
That's worth like $25. So
I mean, he probably drove you across an entire small town, so you probably went like a long journey.
yeah, but like driving in America is really cheap. So
True.
but like a 2-hour car drive is like a trip to the shops for them. So
Car economy, right?
exactly. I should have had my own car.
Yeah, you should have.
I mean,
But,
you're old enough to have one. You could, but then again, you can't drive and you've got a knife wound, can you?
That's it. It's bleeding out.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can use your left
I mean, I
arm.
did offer to pay for your Uber,
That's true.
That's nice.
but like you weren't responding at the time, so
Yeah, that's on me.
offer's expired now. We found out. I don't really care about you guys anymore.
I could put in a good word for you.
Last thing, we can always play this again. 'Cause I know, like, Morgan was quite interested in playing this, and I know May would probably want to play on this as well.
Yeah,
we
May
could
said
have
in the
a
chat.
totally
Fun.
different run. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also going to be there's an expansion pack with all different characters in it,
Oh,
That'd be
shit.
cool.
That'll be
so you
good.
can mix things up,
Mm.
different clues and stuff. But there's like multiple different endings. There's one where she's dead, one where she's injured, one where she's fine.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoilers. She might be dead sometimes. But it's
No,
a
we
10-minute
did.
card that
We
decides
did.
that. There's like a deck of them, so.
Yeah, we did a good job.
Nothing
Yeah,
of
we did
worth
it.
was lost.
We drew the right card at the very end.
Leave Evan alone.
Not gonna lie, I think Evan needs his hard drive scanned.
Always looking in.
May said yems. I think that's a drugged up way of saying yes, I would like to play next time.
Yums.
Yeah, yems. That's what she said.
Yeah.
She can't really type anything at the moment. Not properly, anyway.
She's too busy drawing all of the pictures.
That is true.
Yeah,
For the big game. She's sorbet.
She's a sorbet, yeah.
What does that mean?
Sorbet. It's like a.
I know
dessert.
what is it? How
It's
does
like a
she
tasty.
Sorbet hurts, babe.
Right, cool. I'm going to end the stream now. Is there anything else you guys like to say, maybe in character, before we end it?
Alice, please go out with me.
Alice,
Don't go out with him.
Alice, if you go out with him, I'll shoot you both in the back of the head.
Jesus Christ.
He's really
then
getting into the
myself.
American roleplay.
I've been writing a manifesto.
I'm
so-
the protective older brother. Don't fuck with
You
me.
touch my sister, I'll shoot you.
You're dead.
Hey, Evan, do you want to go see that movie with that one guy that's playing?
Yeah. I want to go see
literally,
that
my mind
movie.
blanked, and I was like, "Who's John Wick?" That's what I was gonna say, and I was like, "I don't know who that guy is anymore." I just couldn't remember at all.
That one movie with that. Yeah, I'll go with you, Evan.
Action movie. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
Also,
Everything's
everyone
fine.
come back next week on Saturday.
Yeah, we're doing
What?
D&D. What for
A
cats?
very big, crazy charity stream, and it's going to be good. Probably.
Yeah, James has been working hard on it.
I have
Fucking
genuinely
great.
been working so hard on it. So if it's shit, then that's on you guys. So
And if you miss it, we'll tell everyone that you hate cats.
that's it.
Yeah.
You hate cats and charity.
Yeah, both.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Really fucked up, man.
May has been like working tirelessly to draw for it as well, and like her legs fallen off, so
Yeah,
she's doing
exactly.
like she's working
She's
so
zooted on
hard.
Drugs.
She's fucking off her
Drawing.
tits while drawing, just for your amusement. So if you don't show up to appreciate that, then you're just
You're
spitting in
fucked.
her face.
Yeah,
And,
you're a
and
fucking
she might be into that, who knows, but
Oh.
at the same time, don't.
Yeah, not without consent.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
Watch the stream next week.
Yeah, next
Go
week.
fuck yourself, guys.